Squeeze on in there.
Here we go.
All right.
CMA Awards Week 2013. Jake Owen is back with us again this year. Thank you for making more time for us.
Well, I'm happy to make time for you.
We're happy that you're happy that we're happy.
I'm glad that you
time.
guys are here, and I'm glad that I'm. Well, one of the main people have been asking me, they're like, "What are you excited about this week?" I mean, awards, everything going. I was like, I'm excited to sleep in my own bed.
Right.
For 5 straight days. Yeah, I haven't done that in a
That's
long time.
awesome.
That's big. You wake up and see your baby girl in the morning. That's
yeah,
huge.
And that's the best time of the day too. Is in the morning for my little girl. She's happy.
When you did the free show, which how many people did you have on record? Did they tell you show up? You do a free concert, and people from across the dang nation
they
show up in Nashville.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, but there was about 20,000 people.
Wow.
How long did you get to actually crash out here for a couple of days, or was it just a one night and you were out going again?
It was a Monday night actually, but it was so cool. I mean, like Dirks came out, Florida Georgia Line came out, Thomas Rhett came out, my buddies from the Cadillac 3 came out. It was just fun. I mean, to be able, I think people need to do that more often. I mean, this is a music city, it was a cool thing. I mean, it was a surprise. Like, we literally announced it maybe 2 or 3 days before, and we put it on, and I could not believe. I mean, there was a line, like blocks down the block for it. So it made me feel good because I moved here and didn't know a soul 10 years ago, and to think that I could say, "Oh, I'm putting a free show on in a parking lot of BMI," that 20,000 people would show up.
That's insane.
Well, it just was flattering to me to know that, like, okay, like I didn't know anyone then, but I got a lot of friends now.
Right.
Well, it takes time to build it up. And
yeah, and it takes people like you guys helping build it up.
Thanks for the money. I appreciate it.
So I appreciate it. Yeah, dude.
How do you always have a positive aura about you? You're always up. You're always happy. You're always getting at it. I mean, is that all natural?
I'm on drugs. I'm on a lot of drugs.
I knew it.
Smoking the ganja.
Yeah, I'm always like,
Seriously.
Yeah, man.
No, man, you know what? I've just...
especially in the morning, it's hard to do that.
Yeah, it's like 1 o'clock, right?
Something like
it's
that.
12.
12. Yeah. We don't really know what time it is.
You know, I've learned a lot over the last few years. This is almost my 9th year of having a record deal, which to me is a feat in itself. But I've been really fortunate to have hit songs. But like my dad this past year was diagnosed with cancer, and he spent 8 months in radiation. And I watched him just lose a lot of weight. But point being is he's now great. He's 100% healthy. But it put a lot of things in perspective for me. Because you can't control everything. So no matter how hard you work, how much you put towards your craft, like what really matters is just maintaining a positive attitude and just kind of living life for what it is. Because at the end of the day, you can't really control it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit's gonna happen, stuff's gonna happen.
It's okay. We're recording this.
No,
Right.
we're not live.
Hold on. Beep. There it is. I'll put the beep in just now.
We also have to talk about it was the year of the finger.
Can we see the finger?
Yeah, man, it's healed back quite a bit.
Yeah.
The bone's still sticking out the tip.
Wow.
Wow.
Ow.
Now here's the question, because
I love a little bit of a piece of it gone. That's what he's showing us right now.
Back.
Now, for those who don't know, what exactly happened? You got run over by a go-kart?
No, I didn't get run over by a go-kart. My buddies raced NASCARs, and they asked me if I wanted to ride some go-karts with them. So, I mean, why? That'd be like, I mean, it's like the Blue Angels when they ask you to fly with them.
You got
Yeah.
You got it.
So I went to go fly with these guys, and I just took a corner going pretty fast, and I was coming back in towards the inside and was getting ready to clock someone on this side of me. So I just yanked the wheel real quick, and when I did, I just flipped it twice.
Oh my gosh.
And that's all I really remember until I stood up and my hand was in pieces. And this is unbelievable, actually, when you look at this hand
compared to the picture you sent on Twitter with the blood.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask you, you said, I know my label or record or somebody doesn't want me to do it, but oh well, and you sent it anyway. Like, what was the thought process on that?
I don't know. I was on a lot of pain pills, and people kept asking me about it, and they were like bothered. And I was like, well, and my publicist and everyone kept saying, you can't post a picture about it, because then like TMZ was wanting a photo and we wouldn't give them one, so then we were worried that they would just post something anyways, and so I just said, well, who cares? Like, this
somebody else's finger.
Here it is. So I did it.
Just a finger.
Yeah.
Well, obviously you can still play it.
Yep. And every year you jump in the cover song challenge.
Jake's one of the leaders.
Yeah,
always.
he always is right there at
want?
the top. Anything you
Luke
want.
Bryan is in the lead. I think
He did,
the Cole brother.
I play whatever you want.
The Swan Brothers.
The Swan Brothers did pretty good.
Luke did Up All Night by Lionel. He went that route.
Jake Owen.
that. Mill worker houses lined up in a row. Another southern Sunday's morning glow. Beneath the steeple, all the people have begun shaking hands with the man who greets the gospel gun. Wild and quiet prayer, smell of dinner on the ground, heals up the morning air. Ain't nothing sweeter around. I can almost hear my mama say, that's a Sunday in the South right there. Right there. But yeah, I sitting on a bar stool in college for hours upon hours upon hours. It was always like. So we could go as long or whatever you want, but don't get me started, all right?
Oh, good job, Jake. You're always up for the game, and we appreciate it. And
yeah, man. This is always cool.
Congratulations on a wonderful year.
Well, thank y'all. I appreciate it.
Jake Owen with us live from Nashville, CMA Awards Week 2013, brought to you by Green Mountain Coffee, QDR.
Do you want to add this in?
Well, should be science.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
One more thing for the interview.
All right.
So this is the Wheel of Questions.
All right, you spin the wheel. The question pops up. You ask the question. Oh, look at that. Round and round.
No.
Ah,
We've already
boo.
done
Yeah,
that.
let's do another
This
one.
covers it.
Remember
Oh,
we had
this is perfect for
All right,
you.
movie quotes.
What movie do you quote all the time, like continuously?
I mean, I don't know. A lot.
Your favorite movie to quote?
Anchorman. Yeah.
Give us a line.
Kind of a big deal. People know me. Yeah.
Scotch.
Scotchy,
Yeah.
Scotch.
We were just in San Diego the other day too, so I had to use that one on. Like right when I finished the show, I was just like, "Stay classy, San Diego," which I'm sure I'm just like everyone else who plays there and says the same thing, but it's cool.
Awesome.
Had to do it.
Jake Owen, thank you once again, brother.
See you, man.